I am Professor Mandar Dikshit from Electrical Engineering Department. Today we will solve an example on series circuit, and according to that numerical we will study what are the characteristics of series circuit. The example which I am using is given as 4 resistances of ohmic values 5 ohm, 10 ohm, 15 ohm and 20 ohm are connected in series across a 100 volt source. How is this voltage divided among the various resistors? So to solve this example, we have to draw the circuit. So let us start the procedure to solve this example for the series circuit. From the statement of problem, we can identify that the circuit is a series circuit. So let us draw the circuit. Let us denote the resistances as R1, R2, R3 and R4. R1 is 5 ohm. The value of R2 is 10 ohm. Value of R3 is 15 ohm. And value of R4 is 20 ohm. The source voltage is given as 100 volt. Now, from the numerical, it has been asked to calculate the voltage divided among various resistors. In a series circuit, the total voltage, that is source voltage, is divided among various resistors. Hence, in this problem, 100 volt, that is my source voltage, is divided into 4 parts because I have 4 resistors R1, R2, R3 and R4. Let us assume that voltage across R1 is denoted by V1. This is my V1. Similarly, voltage across R2 is V2. So this is V2. Then voltage across R3 is V3. So this is V3, and lastly voltage across R4 is V4. So this is my last voltage V4. Hence my 100 volt is divided into V1, V2, V3 and V4. Now to calculate the values of V1, V2, V3, V4, we have to apply voltage divider rule. Now according to voltage divider rule, voltage drop across each resistor in a series circuit is directly proportional to the ratio of its resistance to the total series resistance of the circuit. So first we will calculate total resistance. So in this circuit, total resistance RT will be equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. Now if you substitute values of R1, R2, R3 and R4, we will get RT as 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20. R1 is 5 ohm, R2 is 10 ohm, R3 is 15 ohm and R4 is 20 ohm. So the value of total resistance RT is 50 ohm. Therefore, we can write down the equation of V1 from voltage divider rule as V1 is equal to V divided by RT into R1, where V1 is voltage across R1, V is supply voltage or source voltage, R1 is the resistor R1, and RT is my total resistance, which we have calculated as 50 ohm. So, substituting values of all, we get V1 equal to, substitute value of V is 100 volt, total resistance is 50 ohm into value of R1 is 5 ohm. So, we will get V1 as 10 volt. Similarly, we will calculate V2. The equation of V2 is V divided by RT, which will be same, and the change will be R2. So, substitute values of V, RT and R2. So, V is again 100 volt. Total resistance we have calculated as 50 ohm, and R2, which is given as 10 ohm. Therefore, the value of V2 by substituting values we will get as 20 volt. That is V2. Next, we will calculate V3. V3 is equal to, the first part remains same and change part will be R3. So again V is 100 volt, which is fixed. Total resistance is 50 and R3, which is known as 15 ohm. So V3 is equal to 30 volt. And lastly, we have to calculate V4. The formula for V4 is again V by RT into R4. The value of V is 100 volt. Value of total resistance is 50 and R4 given as 20. So V4 we will get as 40 volt. So from the values of V1, V2, V3, V4, we can conclude that 100 volt is divided into 4 parts. So 100 volt is divided as 10 volt, 20 volt, 30 volt and 40 volt. So we have determined the voltage across every resistor, and also we have calculated the division of voltage 100 volt amongst every resistor. Thank you for watching this video.